everyone. The Iowa caucuses are just 12 days away, and most of their campaigns are focusing their efforts, of course, there in Iowa, except for Ted Cruz. Alana Rocha with the Texas Tribune is here to explain why, and is that a risky move? Good morning.
Good morning. Well, as Abby Livingston, our D.C. Bureau reporter traveling with Cruz, writes this morning, obvious statement, but of course the level of risk will be determined February 1st when Iowa voters actually caucus.
Right.
But, he's getting... I think he thinks, looking at the polls, that Iowa's all shored up for him. And so he wants to make sure to continue that momentum for the second state that votes, which is New Hampshire.
Okay.
And in this 4-day swing, he's hitting every county in New Hampshire, not a big state.
Right.
But, he's getting good turnout, and, he's in a dogfight there with Donald Trump, but the electorate there is very different than Iowa. And so you also have the establishment candidates, so-called, Jeb Bush, John Kasich, Chris Christie, all polling well there. So, a Cruz finish could be anywhere between 2nd and 6th.
What I saw this week that I really hadn't seen anywhere else is a governor come out and say, vote for any one of these candidates, except Cruz, and this was in Iowa.
Yeah, Terry Branstad, the current Iowa governor, told reporters this week that he hoped Cruz is defeated in his own state's caucuses. Wow. Just talked about the ethanol, which has been kind of a problem for Cruz, wanting government subsidies out of the mix, and, but Cruz shrugged it off, calling Branstad part of the, quote, Washington cartel. Cruz campaigns on the anti-establishment, wave, and so that's why that same day, Tuesday, Sarah Palin's endorsement of Donald Trump may be heard a little bit.
Well, he calls, Cruz calls Sarah Palin a friend, says she was very important in helping me get elected here in Texas.
Right.
But Sarah Palin's backing Trump. That has to sting a little bit.
Yeah, he says no hard feelings. A Cruz spokesman, though, did say that he thinks that her endorsement of Trump hurts her more than it hurts the Cruz camp. So, it remains to be seen. She still holds some sway with the anti-establishment voters. So, again, Cruz wasn't there this week. He had to defend himself from New Hampshire on these 2 points. So, again, Tuesday, not a great day.
It was an interesting press conference when he introduced her.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about education. Let's talk about this idea that one school district has when it comes to not a 5-day school week, but a 4-day school week.
Olfen Independent School District near San Angelo, a district of 56 students, so rural, West Texas, looking at going Monday through Thursday, and then for those kids who are passing, they can take Friday off.
Okay.
Those who aren't, they can, tutoring will be available on Fridays, as well as some fun activities for those kids who want to go. Kids who are passing aren't forced to stay home. Of course, if the parents work and whatnot, they can still go to school that 5th day. And a new law last session that passed allowed student or districts more flexibility. Instead of going 180 days a school year, it's by minutes.
That's right.
Yeah, so 75,000 minutes, and this plan through Olfen Independent will be 77,000 minutes, so they'll definitely meet that criteria because some weeks they will go 5 days.
3-day weekend. Sounds good. Huh?
Yeah, not too bad.
Not bad. So. Alana Rocha with the Texas Tribune. Always appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Over to Natalie for the